What's up, Cancers? How's it going? Welcome to my channel. If you've not been here before, where the hell have you been? Subscribe, hang around. It's weird here. We're doing Seasons of the Witch Oracle pulls for you guys today, past, present, and future. Seeing what's going on with that. I'm going to give you a little intuitive message with it, and then I'm going to read the book messages for you guys. See what's going on with my Cancer gang. I am a Cancer, baby. July 21st. What's up? See what's going on with my Cancer gang. If you guys want a personal reading, info's in the description box below. What do I got for Cancers? What messages do my Cancers need to hear? This is a Samhain deck, Seasons of the Witch we're doing today. It's meant to pick up on the energies that are most prevalent during this time of the year, what you can be working with, what you need to be focusing on. It's meant as warning messages and guidance. See what you guys are up against during spooky season. All right, Cancers, what do we got? Voices, 42, number 6. With a tug of the gut, feel them romance your very breath. Listen to the gentle flickering within your eyes, for this is where they guide. A lot of y'all have been hearing messages. Cancers are intuitive. Y'all been hearing messages. You've been hearing that little voice in your head tell you something. You need to be paying very close attention to that right now. This was in the recent past. You were being guided to do something, all right? I do feel like it was about your ancestors. I also feel like you might be dealing with an earth sign. This card is very earthy to me. You're in 6 energy, which means you just come out of something very painful. You're trying to get past, over a hurdle. Current situation, transformation. Number 39. That's a 12, which is a 3. Like 1,000 storms held in hands, soft against the winds, there is change arising from deep within. All my water signs have been getting real scorpionic energy with their pulls today. Lots of change going on with you guys. I don't know why I just got smoke and mirrors. It's kind of like you got to walk it like you talk it. I don't know why. I feel like you've been told that you need something needs to give here, but I don't know if you're letting it give. It's going to cause a tower moment. You're holding 1,000 storms in your hand, it says. Against the wind. You can't fight whatever this is. It's like bubbling up inside of you. I don't know what's going on here. Coming up in the near future, the underworld in the reverse, number 40, which is the 4. Hand over your known, a shift is near. Take a leap, your journey is clear. You guys know what you're supposed to be doing and you're avoiding it. You're putting something off. You're like, this is a tower moment and it's in reverse. That's the way it feels as a tarot reader. It feels like you're about to go through this massive, like, earth-shattering transformation, but you're holding back for some reason. There's that one. Full moon. Look, you can't avoid this. I feel like by the next full moon, this is going to get triggered again somehow. This change is coming, whether or not you want it. You can fight it, all right, or you can roll with it. I feel like this is like Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Don't discount your intuition. It's like your strongest tool as a Cancerian. You've got Wolf. I want to say Pisces pulled this as well. Devour the ferocious calling within, the howling of your spirit. Run wildly into the freedom of your knowing. You are not you don't want to get in full energy with this. This is full card. They want you to just jump in without even thinking about it. You are overthinking this. You're in Swords energy with this shit. Swords energy is not where a Cancerian ever belongs. They don't not work well in Swords energy. Your gut, your heart, your intuition, everything is telling you you have to do this, and you're not wanting to. You're pushing back so hard against whatever this shit is. You've got to let this unfold naturally. You've got to go through this change no matter how hard it is. That's 8 energy. You're in 8 of Swords energy. I feel like that's what I felt. Not knowing what the hell to do here. Let's see, you got 4, 39, 40, 42, 44. My God, you're at the end of the cycle. 44 is the last card in the deck. You've got 39, 40, 42, and 44. What's 41? What's missing? I want to know what's missing. Something's missing in between the veil. Halloween, get ready, bumpy ride here for you guys. It says it's quite possible your eyes have become the fog in which you dwell, a half-swallowed glimpse of all that you truly are or can be, that the tears you bleed are ready for the storms to turn the skies inward. That's what that one looks like. There's something coming, all right? You feel it. It's a crossing. It's a revealing of truth and concealment. You know the truth. You know what needs to be done here. You know what has to happen. Problem is you don't want it to happen. You're only half swallowing this, all right? And this is holding you back. It's this half swallowed glimpse of all that you truly are or can be. You have to call in the tower to, rebirth whatever this is. Like this is not death energy. This is tower energy. This is a dismantling of everything that I feel here. Let's read these cards for you guys. Start with 39. That's the transfer. No, yeah, that's the transformation. That's the current situation. The key words are alchemy and change. That's the one about holding all the storms in your hand. What is transformation but changing one thing into another? We are all after some alchemy, turning the lead of our lives into golden dreams and opportunities. It's like, turning lemons into lemonade. A witch's specialty, she knows how to bend energy to her will and make something out of nothing at all. It reminds me of the Aunt Caroline card in the Hoodoo Tarot, making something out of nothing. It's a Wheel of Fortune. That's the Wheel of Fortune card though. There is an endless supply of resources for how you might go about such a change. There is no right or wrong answer for the transformations you seek. When transformation finds itself in a reading, it's because you are on the cusp of a significant shift. The winds are rolling in. I also feel like something's going to happen to you guys or with you guys around the Scorpio, Sag cusp dates. The winds of change are rolling wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. Crawl to the ends of the earth for you. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. Look, if this is regarding a romantic situation, you've done any and everything you can to profess your love to this person. I was just reading, I did a pull for myself before I started doing them all for you guys, and I had one about laying down your intentions and then just letting them sit, not stressing over it. You plant the seed and you walk away. It's like that. I got that saying that my grandmother, my Nana, used to always tell me, a watch pot never boils. All right. You've already done what you can do here. Whether or not you get the outcome you want, it's dependent on the universe now. It's in fate's hands. You're trying to still manipulate how this goes, how this, transforms, what comes of this. There is an ending. There is something that is dying out. You're just trying to make sure that it goes in your favor. And I don't think you can do that in this situation. It says, when it finds yourself in a reading, that was Adele, by the way, that song. When transformation finds itself in a reading, it's because you're on the cusp of a significant shift. The winds are rolling in, so you better get ready. Even if you aren't aware of it, you've set things into motion. You've already set these intentions. I felt it. Every thought, every prayer, every action and inaction is a seed of manifestation waiting to take root. You, my most beloved, are about to see this manifestation surface. A lot of y'all are going to miss it, all right? You're going to miss it if you keep planting, you keep watering. You're over-watering this garden right now. You need to back the fuck up, all right? Just let it sit. Get in temperance energy. Pause. Be prepared, as this may be swift and unpleasant like a tornado. It's a tower moment, I'm telling you. This transformation will be especially unpleasant if you have also pulled the Banshee card. You did not. No, you did not. You actually had protection. That's the exact opposite. Change is rarely easy. Sometimes change comes to us in ways we least expect, forcing us to make moves we wouldn't have done on our own. These might be destructive and chaotic, but the dust will settle and we will be left with a clean slate to fill everything we truly want. You don't want them to be chaotic. You're trying to avoid the mess here. You see it's going to be messy and you're trying to get in Virgo energy and clean it up before it even happens. If it's in the reverse, what you don't have, it's unyielding. You've battened down the hatches and you refuse to budge, even though you're seconds from being swept away. Let the winds carry you where they wish you to go. You may not understand why you're being taken so far off course, but realize there's a greater plan that is beyond your current understanding. It's something for your greater good here. But I feel like you're not accepting it. The very next card is your near future, the underworld. That's about transition and judgment. Oh yeah, it's judgment. I was reading something about that too, about weighing your heart. If you've been living this like very charitable, very giving life, which most cancers do, like we give to a fucking fault, it's gonna be noticed, all right? You don't feel like it is. I feel like a lot of you have lost hope in whatever the situation is. I'm feeling like I need to tell you that it's gonna turn out the way you want it to. Just stop trying to force it. Just leave it alone. You've done everything right. It says, in magic, the underworld is a place of transition between one life and the next, a place where you can retreat to replenish your soul and learn the details of your next human experience. That doesn't mean you won't find judgment when you cross the veil. It's often said that how you live your life will determine your abundance in the next one. Those who go through life with loving, kind hearts will find prosperity and great love in the next. You don't feel like your good deeds are going to be rewarded. You don't. You feel like no one's noticing, but spirit notices, all right? Those who were cruel are going to find themselves in a life of hardship and trauma as a way to atone for their unkindness. The message for this card is about transitions. It's about moving out of the old and into the new way of living. We've been clearing out baggage for a long time because it takes a long time to clear out ways of doing and thinking that make up our very ways of life. But it's time to step through the threshold into something new and different. This can be scary, but it means something has had to die in your life so that something new may begin. You are more than prepared to handle this new path, or it wouldn't have been given to you. Embrace the change, loved one. You had it in the reverse, which says the underworld can mean judgment is upon you. Karma has come to place your heart on the scales of justice. Be mindful of how you choose to live your life, making amends wherever you need to. Karma comes back tenfold. Do not be surprised if you are facing jealousy, gossip, manipulation, and the like if these are things that you've directed towards others. You are responsible for paying these debts with interest. The best way to prove your heart is pure is to treat others the way that you wish to be treated. Your energy attracts the energy that you send out into the world. I feel like whatever this changes is going to want to put you in the energy to want to be ugly or manipulative, or, it's going to make you feel jealous or, want to talk about people or something like that. Be very careful. Don't do that. You're going to be judged on the purity of your heart and your soul. So if that's good, then you're fine. You don't need to be stressing this. You don't need to be, angry about the outcome or what's happening here. It's going to end up unfolding in your favor, especially if you've been living right like a Cancer usually does. Cancer is my sign that I'm the least worried about their hearts being weighed. You'll break the fucking scale. You had voices in the recent past. That's encouragement and inner knowing. Voices surround us, but we have to listen carefully. The powers speak to us in so many different ways, encouraging us as we travel along our path. There is a voice that can be found in the plants, animals, colors, shapes, winds, and rains. Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Have you ever heard the wolf cry from a blue corn moon? Or ask the grinning bobcat why he grins? Can you paint with all the colors of the mountains? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Pocahontas, man. Why did I just channel that shit? But it's talking about, that movie's very much in tune with nature and paying attention to the signs. That movie is very earthy and very spiritual. Y'all might want to give it a watch. I don't know. Maybe there's something in it for you. But there's a lot of signs in nature that have been coming to you lately. You've been getting them. I just saw a damn raccoon when I was outside, and I was looking up the spiritual meaning for that. If you see a random animal somewhere that's not usually where it's supposed to be, or some out of the ordinary, symbol or sign, something like that, look it up. All right, you're missing symbols. There's clues offering us guidance and encouragement as we make our way back to the true self. Spirit speaks to us in symbols, signs, faint sounds, and subtle cues. Our wise ancestors knew this. They knew everything has something to say for those who know how to listen, not just with their ears, but with their entire body, mind, and soul. Pay attention to physical symbols, all right? Your palm itching, you're getting money. If your nose is itching, someone's thinking about you. If your ears are ringing, somebody's talking about you. If you feel nauseous around certain people, that's a warning, all right? Pay attention to it. This card has come to you as a reminder to listen to the guidance offered by Spirit. Through your environment, one of the best ways to connect is to go out into nature. Ask questions to the wind and listen for an answer. Perhaps a plant suddenly moves nearby or something floats on the wind just in front of you in your face. These are all signs from Spirit to you. Ask your question and wait for the powers that be to answer. Be open-minded about the ways that answers can appear. Look for synchronicities or consistent signs that come together to tell a story. Something is a sign if you feel a connection to it, no matter how silly it seems. Trust in your ability to receive the language of Spirit. The powers that be will see this and will offer more to you. It says sometimes trying to hear, too hard to hear guidance is what destroys the magic. Wait for the answers to appear rather than searching for them. Advice is offered when we least expect it. Keep an open mind. Don't miss these powerful signs because you're too busy expecting your guidance to come in a different way. Trust in spirit to offer guidance in a way that serves your highest good. You will come to understand when the time is right. If anybody knows the symbolic meaning behind a lizard taking a ride on the hood of my car all the way to Publix the other day, put it in the comment section for your girl. Not playing. It literally rode all the way from my apartment complex, like across the street to Publix, and just chilled. I took a video of it. I might upload it for y'all just cause. Yeah. All right. Anyways, so y'all, I feel like you've been getting a lot of downloads and a lot of symbols, a lot of nudges from spirit and universe that there's something that needs to give here. I feel like you've done what you were supposed to do. And as long as you keep a clean heart and you make amends for anything you feel like you may have done wrong in any of these situations, I feel like you'll end up getting the result that you want here. You need to be in full style and embrace this transition. I just feel like you're not. I feel like you're not stoked on it, Cancers. We're not big into change. That's Scorpio's bag. We like our home to stay our home. We like our cozy little shell. But if you outgrow your shell, you gotta get a new one. All right? Love y'all. Bye.